Hey, GutFoxx here. Today we're going to continue our series on silver studs in MUT 16. Today we're going to do defense. The series is going to be very short as there's only two sides of the ball. The sponsor today are silver studs. Give GutFoxx a call if you want silver stud either for your ears or your bachelorette party. I'm a full service business. So EA doesn't add silvers or bronzes as the year goes on, so this video should be good for anybody looking to build a budget team at any time in MUT 16. As you learned in my last video on offensive silver players, they top out at 71 this year. And that will be the cap for players in this video. And again, I apologize as this video is lengthy as I explain my choices for each position. I will post my script on my website for those that would rather read than listen. Look for it in the description. Before putting together a defense, you need to decide whether to use a 3-4 or 4-3. I will be starting the year with a 4-3 because 3-4 linebackers early can't play coverage if you drop them into zone at all. As the year progresses and more of them have that skill, I might switch over. And this breakdown of defense will be especially important for draft champions because if you see these players in your generated lineup, then you might want to pick another player because of how effective these cards are for silvers. We'll start with cornerbacks. Watching Madden 16 clips and playing Madden 15, having good scheme corners is the second most important position behind your quarterback. So, cornerback number one is Keith McGill. He's 6'3", 69 overall, 87 speed, 96 acceleration, 86 agility, 90 jump, 82 zone, 71 hit power. You know, he's not great on the awareness or play rec, but as a cover 3 corner, the scheme that we'll be playing will be cover 3. He's great for 6'3", jumping up and stopping those big bombs. Now, Byron Jones is an interesting candidate here. He's 6'1". He's got 97 jump, so he's a little shorter, but he can jump out of the building. 89 speed, 90 acceleration, 93 agility, 81 zone. His play rec stats, catching aren't great. But, I mean, 6'1" with 97 jump. That's pretty good. I mean, compare that to Thorold Simon. He's 70 overall. He's 6'3", but he's got 84 jump, which is more valuable. I'm not sure. I will say Simon's other stats give him a big leg up on Byron, although Byron's smaller legs are like friggin' frog legs with the way he can jump. So I think my number 1 and 2 corner will be McGill and Simon to start the year, but Byron Jones is quite interesting if his smarts didn't kill his card. And then after those 6'3" corners that are good, you have a whole stable of corners at 6'2" who provide good height and decent other stats. With high 80 speeds to keep up with this year's wide receivers, you got Marcus Cooper, 68 overall, and these next guys are all 6'2". He's got 88 speed, 86 acceleration, 90 jump, good hit power. Nico Thorpe, he's 6'2", 90 speed, 88 acceleration, and 89 jump. But he's a bronze at 62, so if you're looking for a bronze squad, take a look at him. Rashawn Melvin, 68 overall with 89 speed, 88 acceleration, and 89 jump. Sheldon Price, 60 overall. He's a bronze guy, 6'2". Similar stats to the other guys. Dante Jones, I don't want to bore you with all these stats that I'm saying. They're all around 88 speed and 88 acceleration and high 80s jump. Marcus Cooper, another one just like that. Pierre Desir, 63 overall bronze, 6'2", you know, same as before. He has terrible awareness of play rec though. If you want to look at their stats, either go on Muthead or take a look at my website. I have them all spelled out for these guys. But if you get all those 6'2" corners, we could call you Bob Baffert with a stable that size, which is a joke for all you horse racing fans. Wow, dyslexic. I'm not. I shouldn't say that. A couple other 6'1" guys are decent, but unneeded with the taller guys around. Guys like Nolan Carroll and AJ Jefferson. But there are 2 bronze 6'3" guys that you can get if you're doing a bronze squad. Tommy Campbell Stanley Jean-Baptiste. They're 61 and 63 overall, those two. Those would be great as your number 1 and number 2 to stop those long bombs. The problem with Stanley Jean-Baptiste is he's 83 speed. So he's got 95 jump, Stanley does. So he's perfect to stop that lob streak. You just have to hope he get back there with his 83 speed. His intelligence aren't great. It might be better for a safety at that height and speed. But let's move on, since we got our number 1s and 2s earlier out of Simon and McGill. Move on to nickel. So I got 2 candidates here, Tracy Porter, 68 overall, and Drayton Florence, 70 overall. They're both pretty good intelligence stats, like GutFoxx in school, although I kind of overrated myself there. The main difference between the silvers, golds, and above is the intelligence stats. The physicality is very similar between them all. And with a nickel, you want an intelligent SOB to pick passes and read run versus pass. The choices aren't great here out of the silvers, and you'll probably not see a ton of production. But those are my choices for nickel and dime corners. If I were to choose between these two, I'd pick Porter for his speed and catch advantage, even though zone is significantly worse. But taking it further, DJ Moore, 91 agility, 87 acceleration, 90 jump, 60 awareness, 76 play rec, 82 zone coverage, 47 block shed, 77 catch, 77 spec catch, 74 catch in traffic. All amazing for his level. What's the catch, you ask? Well, he has 82 speed. I think I'm going to try him at nickel or dime and see if his speed makes him unplayable or if his intelligence makes up for it. Although I'm predisposed to thinking he won't be able to make plays, like Riley Cooper in real life. I might just say screw the intelligent, go for an all-speed lineup with silvers and see if that works. If so, I'd still take my huge outside cornerbacks, but put on the inside Ontario McCaleb. 59 overall, 94 speed, 91 acceleration, 91 jump, 92 agility, 76 spec catch, which is the second best for silver corners. He's got bad hit power, and he's only 5'10". If I don't use the speed lineup, I would totally have this guy as my number 5 cornerback for special teams, sweeper on the edge, and a guy I could sub in at nickel to user. If you're looking for a stud man corner in silver, I got what you need. Ronald Darby. 92 speed, 88 agility, 90 acceleration with 84 man coverage. Very good stats for a silver if you want to run a man scheme. There are some other decent ones for this scheme, but I would suggest not running a man scheme with silver players unless you want to lose. But back to the speed lineup. I might run with a pure silver speed lineup on defense. That way, when one guy makes a mistake, there are 10 other hell screamers there to cover up because they can close so quickly. In that case, go with guys like Greg Ducre and Daryl Morris at cornerback. Add in the fact that Z Farrells is saying outside tosses work well this year. We'll want guys who can get to the edge quickly. But that may be more for linebackers since defensive backs start on the outside in nickels and dimes. And keep in mind, top end wide receivers like Antonio Brown, Kelvin Johnson, Dez Bryant, and Julio Jones all have 88 to 89 speed. You won't need a ton of it early to keep up, unless the opponent puts Brashad Perriman or Mario Alford on the outside on a streak. So let's move on to free safety. Cooper Taylor. He's 68 overall. He's 6'4", 88 speed, 88 acceleration, and 89 jump. His other stats aren't anything to write home about. If he isn't your starter, have him as your number 2 free safety, both for his special teams ability and his height being able to knock down the ball on Hail Marys at the end of half and game. For the speed lineup, get Lonnie Ballentine or Desmond Southward. Desmond is 6 feet tall, 92 speed, 92 agility, 93 acceleration, 97 jump, 79 hit power. Special teams stud. Bad catching though, like my catches of the common cold every couple of friggin' months, but Lonnie Ballentine is better. Look at these, 61 overall, okay, 6'3", 91 speed, 92 acceleration, 85 agility, 88 jump, 89 hit power. His intelligence stats are bad at 42 awareness and 59 play rec. And he's got hooves for hands. He can't catch. But that height and speed combo is deadly. If you want somebody with a good blend of skills back there, though, get Usama Young if you're not going to use her. He's 71 overall, so the top of the range for silvers. He's 6 foot, 87 speed, 92 acceleration, 92 jump, 73 wear, 67 play rec, and 79 zone. So let's move on to strong safety. This position starts and ends with Taylor Mays, 71 overall. 6'3", 92 speed, 91 agility, 94 acceleration, 95 jump, 86 hit power. He's got good block shed for a silver at 68. He's got 70 spec catch. This should be your user to start the year. And since we are basing our defense around cover 3 where the strong safety plays in the box, if you don't use the strong safety and get Taylor Mays, you want to get him for special teams anyways. But his play rec is of the highest importance for a strong safety. A very nice, well-rounded card with high play rec for a silver is Jimmy Wilson. 70 overall, with 70 play rec, 74 awareness, 86 speed, 86 acceleration, 86 agility, 88 jump. A nice balanced card. Not as sexy as Taylor Mays though. Wilson is the Toyota of silver strong safeties. Let's move on to the line. Right end. I hate that Vic Beasley just misses the cutoff at 72 overall, which is a hint. He's got 88 speed, 87 strength, 89 acceleration, and 86 finesse moves. I wouldn't look at the silver defensive ends with him there. But since we are, Danielle Hunter, 61 overall, would be a good bronze defensive end with 87 speed and 90 acceleration. Not great on the pass rush moves or block shed though. But if a team is killing you on the run with him there, switch to a 4-6 formation and sub in a 34 defensive end to play the run. But I think Randy Gregory, 68 overall, is a good silver 4-3 right end. 84 speed, 88 acceleration, 78 strength. He's got 87 finesse move and good pursuit at 87. If you back him up with Mario Edwards Jr., who has 88 strength and 87 block shed with okay speed, you'll be money against the run. For a 3-4, you want a heavy, strong man who can shed a block. Arthur Jones, 71 overall, is the best man for the job. He's 337 pounds, 92 strength with good balanced stats across the board. I wish his block shed was a little higher than 83 though, but life can't be all puppies and hand grenades. Left end, Larry Webster, 63 overall. He's 86 speed, 84 agility, and 90 acceleration. He's got 83 finesse move and low on the strength, so he won't be great against the run. Arik Armstead will be a good backup here to protect against that run. 91 block shed with an 85 strength. And I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you all to back up your hard drives. Alright, 34 left end, can't do much better than Cam Thomas for silver players. 94 strength, 85 block shed out of a 64 overall. I haven't seen such a nice package since Adriana Lima broke on the scene. Moving on to defensive tackles. You want strength and block shed here. Power moves are also a plus to get some quarterback pressure along with awareness and play rec to see the screens coming. There are two types of defensive tackle. A 3-4 / nose tackle who lines up nearest the center, and a 3 technique who lines up outside the guard and should be better at pass rushing. For the 3-4 / nose tackle, it all depends on how much you value speed out of your defensive tackle. I don't value it much, but I think it is a little necessary to possibly stop screen passes. But here's the thing with these players. I doubt any silver defensive tackle is recognizing a screen pass. So I will take little concern with it until I see from the game tape that my defensive tackles could have made plays with a little more speed, be it quarterback pressures or just missing a running back on a block shed. So I'm going to start the year with Terrence Cody, 70 overall as my nose tackle. He's the slowest thing outside of time in chemistry class at 45 speed, but he has 97 strength and 89 block shed at 349 pounds. He will demand a double team up the middle on runs, allowing my linebackers to get free. He won't be great on powers or counters, but defensive tackles are rarely making plays on those. If my Cody is too slow, Mama's going to buy me a Torrell Trout. 320 pounds with a 94 strength and 94 block shed with a 66 speed. If your Torrell doesn't shine, Mama's going to buy a Jesse Williams. 70 overall with 94 strength, 86 block shed with a 79 acceleration and 74 speed. Didn't really work there. I should have worked on that. Anyways, as for the 3 technique, if you were paying attention, not to my stupid rhyme, I'd ideally like a guy who can disrupt screen passes. And as I said, there aren't really those guys on the silver defensive tackle market, either because they are too slow or too dumb. The closest you'll get is 71 overall Ryan Pickett, 85 play rec, 86 awareness, 88 strength, and 80 block shed. But he's only got 60 speed and 71 acceleration, basically a poor man's Wilfork. So try Pickett and see if he works against those screens. Otherwise, I'd put Cody or Trout at your nose and Jesse Williams at your 3 tech. So outside linebacker, we really need to talk about Nate Askew. You know earlier when I said Taylor Mays should be your user, well, Nate Askew is 57 overall. 6'4", 92 speed, 86 agility, 95 acceleration, 75 hit power, 71 catch, 65 spec catch. He's the linebacker version of Taylor Mays. Get him for special teams at least. Otherwise, he's a godly user linebacker if you don't feel comfortable using your strong safety. He's a better user than Ryan Shazier and bar none, the best user linebacker to start the game. But other than that, in a 3-4, you want your outside linebackers to rush the passer, contain that passer, and hold up in the run game. They might drop a little like a small deuce, but mostly they are rushing the passer. In a 4-3, you want your non-user linebackers to be smart and play against the pass and run well. We'll start with 34 outside linebackers. Finesse move was generally held to be better than power move in 15. Time will tell as we move along to 16. But if you run the 3-4 and want finesse moves, take a look at starting the year with D Ford as your left outside linebacker and Corey Lemonnier as your right outside linebacker. D has 86 speed, 87 strength, 86 agility, 86 acceleration, 88 finesse moves, and 88 pursuit. Lemonnier has 86 speed, 92 acceleration, 92 hit power, 87 finesse, and 86 pursuit. They should be able to provide some heat from the outside early. And D Ford and Corey Lemonnier both match up well versus the 4-3 ends I mentioned earlier. I might give them the shot at defensive end in a 4-3 to start. But if you're okay with power moves, a true stud right outside linebacker in a 3-4 or a 4-3 defensive end spot will be Cornelius Washington, 68 overall, 88 speed, 93 strength, 91 acceleration, 88 power moves, 79 block shed. His agility is a little low and his intelligence stats aren't great, but he'll be a stud setting the edge and rushing the passer. But for my 43 outside linebackers, I'll take Jonathan Casillas at right outside linebacker. 71 overall. He's pretty smart and pretty fast. 86 speed, 85 agility, 87 acceleration. He's got 76 aware, 88 pursuit, 83 zone coverage, and 80 play rec. Left outside linebacker is looking kind of weak for a 43 outside linebackers. It might have to be the position at user, but it's looking like Emmanuel Lamour might be the guy I stick there if I don't use at the position. 70 overall, 84 speed, 90 acceleration, 73 aware, 82 pursuit, 74 play rec, and 75 zone. Middle linebacker, we'll move on to there. Obviously, a lot of talk has been about Shazier and his ability to be usered, but we found a different one. I'm talking Askew. He has less hit power but more speed and excel. 3 inches and is better at catching. So if you don't get gold Shazier and put a silver stud here, you're not going to have to view Askew poorly. That was a bad joke. Jamar Chaney at middle linebacker, 79 play rec, 88 acceleration, 83 speed, 75 awareness, 84 pursuit. Not great, but the middle linebacker mainly needs to be around the ball on runs, and this guy accomplishes that. Would like a higher block shed than 72, but I'll have to see if it works with his stats, or if he's being blocked a lot. Onto a kick returner / punt returner. Basically, you need high speed and kick return. The best silver guy is Trindon Holiday. Same as 15 when he was a bronze. Try and get to the edge with your lead blocker, sealing it off, and get Trindon around the outside. But that's it. As a summation, we just went through this, but here are my ideal lineups. In a silver 4-3, left end Cornelius Washington, right end D Ford. Defensive tackle 3 technique Ryan Pickett. Unless he doesn't work, then I'm moving to Jesse Williams. Nose tackle Terrence Cody. Right outside linebacker Jonathan Casillas. Middle linebacker Jamar Chaney. Nate Askew if I user that. Left outside linebacker Emmanuel Lamour. Cornerback 1 Keith McGill. Cornerback 2 Therod Simon. Cornerback 3 DJ Moore. I will sub him out if the speed does end up killing me and he's not making play. Cornerback 4 Tracy Porter. Cornerback 5 Ontero McCaleb. Free safety 1 Usama Young. Free safety 2 Cooper Taylor. Strong safety 1 Taylor Mays, my user, but it will be Jimmy Wilson if I use your Askew. Although leaving Taylor Mays alone might work, so that way you can use her both the middle linebacker or the strong safety if you so please. In the 34, I suggest Cam Thomas at left end, Arthur Jones at right end, Terrence Cody at defensive tackle, right outside linebacker Cornelius Washington, middle linebacker Jamar Chaney, Middle linebacker 2, Nate Askew. Left outside linebacker D Ford. The same secondary that I mentioned for the 4-3, since both formations we will be playing a cover 3 mainly. Alright, let me know if you guys have any disagreements. Thanks for watching. This game is going further. Since we're at the end, my video tonight should be about the Brandon Browner Golden Ticket giveaway if you made it this far. So look for that. Let me know if you guys want me to do any other breakdown on players near this level or anything. But I am killing time. You can turn it off now. There's going to be no new information. I'm just going to play out this game as we get Mr. Speed Tom Brady to get me a 7-yard rush to get me to the 5-yard line. And we pick another run, I believe. Why wouldn't you run it near the goal line? I mean, it only makes sense. I've got a very good running back, good offensive line, and Mr. Barry Sanders gets me a couple yards down to the 3-yard line. So, going into the gun formation, doubles weak. Was that a timeout that he took? He must not have liked his defensive formation. So here we go, subbing in Speed Tom Brady. Or was that regular Tom Brady? Am I throwing a pass near the end zone? Oh, that's never good. But wait. Please wait. Oh, that's not good. Game, I'm going to the end zone. You took a timeout. What's going on here, game? Oh, here we go. This is fine. I'm just kidding. Pierre's been lost. Alright. Thanks for watching. Got the win. Call to action. See you tomorrow.